I would say though, on a personal level, my first game for Bridgend starting was against Pontypridd on the anniversary of, or the Remembrance Day of JPR Williams, who was like a Welsh legend, Bridgend legend, and there was about 3,000 people in the stands, and it was my first start, my first time playing a level rugby that high, and I was so nervous for like the first 20 minutes. I remember a couple mistakes where I tried to kick a crossfield high ball, and it basically went backwards. A couple like loose passes here or there, but then you're naturally going to be nervous, but and mistakes will happen. The way that I just react is I always like to grow into games, or I always feel like if mistakes are happening, I'll grow into the game. So if the first 20 minutes is a bit shaky, I'll just go the next 20 minutes. And naturally, as it went on, I think I got taken off about 65 minutes, but we won 15-12. I kicked 12 of the 15 points, and it was just like I felt quite comfortable by the end of it, because whenever I could easily have gone into my shell and been like I'm not ready for this level, but whenever a mistake would happen, I'd be like, okay, cool, now I see what it's like, and then I would go into it and I kind of just would understand what it's like every single time. And then that game ended, and by the end of the season you're comfortable with the level of rugby, because it is a step up from Canada. But then once you're comfortable with that, it's then you can potentially maybe go to the next level, which would be for us international test level, because professional contracts are hard to come by. And I'm sure what it's like for new caps, I haven't unfortunately experienced it myself, would be that's fast, or oh, that's physical. But then you can just adjust, and it's a shock at first, but you have two options. You either go, oh, I didn't like that, or here we are, okay, let's go, so that's kind of my mindset is, oh, okay, let's go now, okay, we're here now, so that's kind of how I deal with those pressure moments, is chest up, shoulders back, let's go get it now.
You talk about the experience of that game. It's quite a big game in Wales, playing for a really historical club, and your experience there, making an error and not letting that error really impact your performance up fully in the game. So would you say that the pressure of the moment, the game, the competition is higher, or the pressure you put on yourself to perform is greater?
That one in particular would be the pressure I put on myself. But you also know the occasion it is and what it means to people, especially in Bridgend, that town. There's so much rugby history, and JPR Williams was beloved in that town. He's a hero of that town. So to get a victory for the fans and the people in that town on that day is huge as well. But I maybe was a bit naive to it, because I'm new to Wales. I don't know the history of players, but in terms of other scenarios I've been in, it's a lot of it too with privateers is I don't want to let down the people that put so much time and effort into the program. Or when I was at Shawnigan Lake School, I don't want to let down the alumni before me. There's a large history of alumni there. Rugby Canada as well is the exact same. When I played 20s or 18s, you don't want to let down your country. But that mindset of don't want to let down is not what I go into the game with. I go into the game with, I want to make them proud. Because I think if you go into it and you're thinking, I don't want to let these people down, it's a bit of a negative mindset. So there's in the pressure games, there's a lot of things I'll do before. I try and treat it the same as any other game. But in terms of my mental, I'm thinking about those people that have put me in positions to be in this situation, because ultimately I've done a lot of my own hard work to get there, but other people have put me in positions and gone out their way for me as well. So I want to do it for them as well. So like the occasion's great, but you take the occasion out of it and you just make it about your circle is what I would do. Yeah.